Girl here with another vintage haul from the flea market. It was a really hot day yesterday, even though it's almost October. And I got almost no jewelry, which was very distressing to me. But I got a lot of other kind of strange and weird stuff. So I'll show you the jewelry real quick, and then I'll show you the other stuff. I did spend, I don't know, $200 and something. So this is just a Native American turquoise and sterling silver pendant. I don't think the chain is sterling, but it's kind of a nice chain. Anyway, that was $10. It's a really nice piece of turquoise. And then I got another a turquoise pendant, which may or may not be Victorian. It certainly is Victorian style with the bright cut engraving and a beautiful, very clear piece of turquoise. And I like how it's reversible. You can use either side. And then this is how it opens, and it has somebody's picture inside. And that was $15. And then the last piece of jewelry I got was this necklace, which is, I thought was really cool. I don't really have any idea what it is. It looks like it's kind of brutalist. It's kind of tribal looking. I think it's brass and copper, and definitely kind of a studio piece. At least the beads are. And that was $5. Really don't know much about that. No mark or anything. And that's it for the jewelry, so sorry. Kind of dull. I got this padlock, which is nice because it has the key and it works. These aren't worth a whole lot. I paid $5 for it, and I think I can probably get between 15 and 20, so not great. I got this little, it's a leather box, and inside it has dice, and the box is made in Italy, and it's in pretty decent condition. I think it's got a little stain on it right there, but that's not too bad. And I paid $5 for that. I got a very interesting pocket knife. It's an Imperial brand, which is a very common brand, but it's one that I like because they have such interesting handles, and I've just never seen a decoration like this before. And that was $5. It's got two blades. It's in nice condition, just needs a little cleaning. Love this thing. This is a set of pharmaceutical weights, is what my research tells me. They're in little nesting cups, and the way it works is this, just the empty box. Well, the whole thing together is 16 ounces, and then I think this is how it works, and then this is just the cup is 8 ounces, and then as you go down like this, I forget how it works, but I don't know. Anyway, like you weigh this and it weighs a certain amount, and then you take this off and it weighs a certain amount, and you can get all the way down to ½ ounce. So, and it has the cup plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weights. It's all solid brass. It's heavy, weighs a pound, and that was $10. And these seem to have pretty high price. I've found quite a few online, and they have pretty high prices on them. So pretty high, meaning I don't remember how much. I just remember thinking, oh, it was a pretty good buy, and I paid $10 for it. Got a compass. It's brass housing and glass on top. Glass has a crack in it, but it does work, and it's not, I don't think it's marked at all. It's a little discolored. but it was only, I think I paid $2.50 for it, so not too bad. Yeah, there were these ladies, they come twice a year, and they have everything in their space is $5, but then if you're there at the right time of day, toward the end of the day, they say, okay, everything is 2 for $1. So I happened to be looking and had selected a couple of things I was willing to pay $5 for, and then they said, okay, we're marking everything down. So I bought 8 items that were 2 for $5. So yeah, that compass was one of the things. This was one of the things. This is a little paper mache cat. It is from Japan. There is a name for it, but I've already forgotten. It's a little bit beat up. It's got a little piece coming off there. The nose has got a, but it's, I think it's kind of charmingly distressed and kind of kawaii looking. A kitty with a bow and all hand painted and everything. I only found one of these for sale online, and it was as part of a grouping, and there were 3 paper mache cats, of which the biggest was the same size as mine, and then there was 1 ceramic cat of the same design. So and the group of 4 had sold for like $200 and something. So I'm hoping that means my kitty is valuable, but I don't really know. I'm going to have to look into it a little bit more. And this is another one of my $2.50 items. It is a travel alarm by Finney Walker. So it's got a clock inside a jewelry case. Case is nice and clean. Inside it's cork lined. And this has got like a faux alligator. And it does have a few little cracks in it, but nothing torn off or anything. I guess there's a little bit of a dent right there. But yeah, it's $2.50. The clock does work. It does sort of keep time. I mean, the hands move, and it sort of keeps time. Let's see. There's the rest of my $2.50 stuff. Oh, I got some jewelry boxes. I only got 4, 5. Thought I got 5, because the guy didn't have very many. Then, okay, this is more of the $2.50 stuff. I got a bag of shells, which I intend to use crafting. And another bag of shells, which I may take some of the bigger, nicer ones and put them in a group and resell them. I don't know. But it was $2.50 a bag. I got this old lacquer box, Chinese, I think, with a dragon. Here's the inside. Now this is pretty beat up. Normally I probably wouldn't buy one that was in quite this bad a shape, but I think what I'm going to do is touch it up. I go ahead and paint the areas that are chipping and sell it more as a decorative item rather than a historic. I don't know. The dragon looks pretty nice. Let's see, I got this, which is a foot treadle from a white sewing machine. There's the back. I looked online, I didn't find any exactly like this, but these, I guess, I don't know if people collect these or what, but I think it's kind of a neat display piece. You could hang it on the wall, you could, I don't know, you could hang necklaces from it or something, but I thought it was cool. It's, you know, cast iron, $2.50. Pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, this. This was $2.50, and I thought this is probably the coolest thing I got. I don't even know what it is, but it's a box with a drawer. It's got little labels that say unbleached, medium, and hard. And I don't know what that means. I don't know what this was for, but I think that the box is maybe mahogany. It's really very nice wood. Definitely has some age. Let's So yeah, $2.50. I'll take it. That may be all of my cheap items I didn't count. Let's see. Got this lemon squeezer. I have sold these before. In fact, I sold one pretty much identical to this for about $28. And I paid, I don't remember, I may have paid $12 for it, which is probably too much. Because I looked online and I saw others that were selling for really cheap. So that may have been a bit of a misstep. But it's a nice primitive. This, one of my favorite pieces. It's an Art Deco Waterbury clock with a Benedict movement. It's copper. There's the back of it, and it does wind, it does tick, the hands move. It moves real fast, but it does have an adjuster on it here. So I think that it could be futzed with and made to keep time. And I'm not sure if this was originally white like this or not. I haven't been able to find any just like this, but just a cool looking clock. And I want to say I paid $10 for that. I may have paid $15, but it wasn't any more than that. Let's see, I'll show you my little bit of idiocy. Got this statue, which I believe, well, it's definitely of Spanish influence. Like if you look up Spanish colonial Santos carved statues, they look a lot like this. I don't really know the age of it. I'm thinking maybe it came from Mexico. This rosary is not very old. You know, it's like a mid-century rosary, but you know, the rosary could have been replaced. She's got really riveting blue eyes. And yeah, I paid $50 for this. But you know, you look online, you see some of them selling for a lot, so I'm hoping with a little more research I'll be able to nail down where she came from and possibly when. I don't know. It's not marked or anything. This is another weird purchase, but I just thought it was interesting, and I thought it would make an interesting wall ornament. It is, I believe, the top of a chair, and I think it's Victorian. It's kind of an East Lake style. And what I really like is that it has the number 23 on the back, suggesting it may have come from a dining room set that had 24 chairs or more. That would be a lot of chairs, and that would be a big dining room. But I don't know. Seller didn't have anything to add to that. But I paid $10 for it. Sometimes the architectural details like that do really well. Let's see, I got another box. I got another lap desk. This one in considerably better condition than the last one. There's the inside of it. And I paid, oops, sorry, oh gosh, I've forgotten what I paid for it now. 15 or 20 maybe? 15, I think. I think I paid 15. There's no key or anything, but the last two lap desks I've had sold very quickly, so I'm hoping. You hear paper rustling, that's Muffin playing in some newspaper. This is a piece of Honduran Lanka style pottery with the lizards. It's a whole little subset of Honduran pottery with the lizards on it. I think I may have figured out who the artist is. But I don't know for sure yet. Some of this goes for a lot, some of it just goes for a little. I paid $10 for it. It's in reasonably good shape. There's no big chips or cracks. There's a little bit of wear here and there. but nothing bad. And I love the lizards. They're so cute. Another piece of black pottery, which I really couldn't find out anything about this. I just thought it was so interesting. And it's got these, you know, different colored designs, these diamonds and circles, and looks very primitive and tribal. And I don't know, paid $10 for it. I got to figure out what it is, or I'm not going to be able to get my money back. Got another copper vase. Again, I have no idea. Looks kind of vaguely Middle Eastern, but I don't really know. It doesn't look quite like the other Middle Eastern copper vases I've had. My husband thinks it might be Indian. There's the bottom of it. It's got a couple of dents around the bottom, but I kind of like that. Gives it a antique look. And paid, I don't know, I paid $10 for that. I guess I should have reviewed my list before I came on. Let's see, this I got for free because the lady had run out of paper, and she says, oh, here, I'll just pack it in this, you can have this. So it's a cute little tote bag with some little dolls on it. I guess those are dolls. Yeah, those look like dolls. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. And then, oof, one thing I almost forgot. I got this purse. This is all leather, and it's lined in leather. Here's the inside. The inside is very clean and nice. And this is a Bracciolini. I don't know if I say that right, but it's an Italian company. The company has been around since the 1950s, and it is still around today. And their stuff is quite collectible. When I saw this, I was hoping it might be from the 1960s. But, alas, I don't think it is. More of a mid-century revival piece. I think, just looking at these rings, I think look more modern. And there is a little bit of damage on the strap. This is on both sides where it's torn right there. I think I'm just going to get a needle and thread and sew that back together where it'll be, at least it'll be stabilized and it won't, and it'll look okay. And some of these purses sell for buckets of money, hundreds of dollars. Some of them not so much. I believe I paid 10 or 15 for this, 15 maybe. It just needs a little cleaning and that little repair, and really like it. So, stay tuned for more info on that. And, let's see, did I get everything? I think I did. Yep, I have showed you everything. Thanks so much for watching. And these items are, or soon will be, for sale in my Etsy shop at vintagedazz.etsy.com or on eBay, where my seller name is Kara Lennox, and I have the links in the description below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment if you care to, and like it, and subscribe if you haven't. Oh yeah, thumbs up is liking, isn't it? That's the same thing. Okay, and I hope to see you soon. Talk to you soon. Bye.